Hey everybody. So today I'm gonna talk today. Um of course I'll do a speed cleaning video for those that want it. But I noticed there's some people on here that like to hear me talk, and if you don't, I'm just talking because I want to say these things because I really think this is a really important thing for me to say. I've been browsing on YouTube and I'm listening to this man. I don't know if I should say his name because I don't want to get in trouble and my content being copywritten just because I said his name, because I don't know how people react when they, like, I've had too much of this crap because people are greedy and selfish, and I have suffered a great deal of it. So anyways, that's why I'm very careful these days. So I was thinking, I live in a really small apartment. Yeah, it's pretty ghetto. It's nothing beautiful to look at, nothing extravagant like probably most of your guys' houses. There's a great deal of some of you that live in a house where it's given to you. And I'm not talking to my viewers, I'm not talking to those that work your asses off, because I can tell those that work their butts off and those that it's given to. You know, when you're somebody that has to work for everything that you have and do as much as you possibly can to keep yourself afloat, that's me right here. I've done everything in my life and my power to keep myself afloat, and I have nobody to thank for that but myself. I got this drive from my mother, which I'm not sure where, I think she got it from my grandpa, but anyways. And another reason is why I'm not moving into a big, beautiful house just to flex on people like, yeah, look at my house, I'm a pimp. Because I don't want to put myself in a position where I am not going to be able to afford it, because I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. And I kind of like being humble in this small, disgusting apartment that you all seem to think that it is. Not everybody wants to live in a big, extravagant house. And someday I'm going to be homeless because what? I can't afford it because somebody took my job that you have, that you can afford that nice house. You know, like, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur or a clothing designer. And I'm going to use every single little ounce of penny that I have, and I'm going to squeeze it into my business. I don't care what my house looks like. You know, I don't give a rat's butt what any of you say or think of it. I don't, because for one, I'm humble in myself, because Lord knows we are supposed to be humble within who we are. We're not supposed to boast about what we have and what we don't have. And another thing is, 3, I'm going to help other people. And I'm going to stay helping people and do as much as I possibly can to help other people. Because I've been in a position where I've needed help and I've gotten the help. But I don't have a mom. My mom doesn't pay all my bills. She never has. I've always paid my own bills. I've had to live with her a couple of times and get on my own, but she never one time paid for my house, my phone. Well, yeah, she never paid for my phone either. I paid for my own phone. I have a Galaxy S10 Plus, and I'm regretting getting a damn phone plan now. I'm really regretting it. And I've never had a freaking phone plan in my life because these jerks rob you. Because every freaking time they get a chance, they raise up the ante and they raise up the bill future. But, I just kind of sat here and I'm listening to this man and I'm like, you know what? That is exactly why I do not live in a big house, and why I don't have a big, nice, expensive car, or I don't have 2 cars, is because I'm not going to be trapped paying for payments on something that I could be using that money for something way better. You know? Like, I think I'm one of the smarter ones. I think I'm smart because I'm not in any other contracts that I'm going to be screwed in, because those contracts are only there just to screw the shit out of you for when you have a downfall. because everybody counts on everybody's downfall, and 100% of the time, okay, we'll say 80% of the time, y'all do. We all fall at some point, and they like that. They want that. They count on that. So don't put yourself in a position to be in a place of falling. And if you are in that position of falling, put yourself in a place of a cushion that you can afford no matter what. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. And you know what? If it looks ugly and people are that freaking low, and mine's to be like, still in grade school, my shirt's better than your shirt. I'm way cooler than you. I got more friends than you. And you know, being an entrepreneur or a business owner is going to be very lonely because, you know, you want to have friends, and I feel bad for the friend that I've had recently, but not the ones before, because the ones before weren't my friend. They were waiting for some way to destroy me from the inside out. And yeah, those weren't friends, and that wasn't really anything that ever really was a connection and really happened. It was just a fake episode of whatever have you. But anyways, so yeah, make sure keeping yourself humble, being kind to other people, and doing things for other people is what is going to draw more attention to you. If you are an actual legitimate person that has some heart and soul, and you actually care about people, and you care about the product that you're giving to people, then those people are going to succeed. And they put themselves out there like, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm being real. And if you can't handle being real, then step on down. Bye, Felicia. Bye. You know where the click off button is. Peace. You know, it's stupid. And I'm like, why the hell would I, out of anybody that I've ever known in my life, I've always been this humble person that I've never even, one time in my life that I've ever thought, oh, I'm better than this person. I look better than this person. And yes, I've always been a beautiful, intelligent, funny woman, or lady, girl, whatever, but I never rubbed it in anybody's faces, ever. And for the people that have challenged me and still challenge me till this day, which is whatever, but go for it. You're just draining yourself. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm in no competition with anybody. Because I don't mind being alone. I love it, as a matter of fact. I don't have to hear anybody telling me, oh, the house is dirty. Get up and clean it. And throwing a fit and throwing dishes on the ground because I want my dinner because I want it now. Of course, I get it, okay? But there's a point of a man that, and I'm in a wrong area of my life, and I'm ready to be fucked over in a new way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect by no means, but I want to please you and make you happy. And not in a sexual way either, because I will never, ever trade sex for money, ever. So if you ask me that, I will probably block you, because that is so disrespectful. Unless you're a woman that likes to trade money for sex, then have it to ya. Go for it. I don't care, because I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do this authentically. Like this guy said, I'm not going to use any tainted soil. I'm going to try to use my real side, rugged, sweet-kinded, honest, real side of me to doing this. Because this is where entrepreneur. This is where the best of the best has come from, if not in the worst situation. This is the situation that we all started, and we all look around like, dude, I'm suffering. Why am I suffering? Oh, why am I suffering at this state when I could be suffering for something more, something better? Like, I would rather suffer for something different. Like, when you go through enough in your life, and you've been through a lot of terrible relationships, or you've lost everything that possibly should have taken your life, but it didn't, and you made it through somehow, and now you're on the other side like, what else can fuck with me? Like, what else can I do that I could do? Like, I don't know. But this is the beginning of a very lovely story, and I want to tell it, and I don't want it to be fake. I'm not cleaning up just to look good, no, because I've got a lot of shit to do. I have to be a mom. Number one, I have to take care of myself. Number two, I have to take care of a baby. Number three, I have to take care of another baby. Number four, I have to pay my bills. Number five, I have to do a YouTube channel now. And then on top of that, a Patreon, which the Patreon helps me out in a tremendous way, which is amazing. And I thank you guys so much. You guys help me so much. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your content. I'm still working on that stupid laptop. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if I have to send it back to get it fixed again. I have no idea, but it's just ridiculous. And I've learned that you need to buy expensive shit, I think, to make things work the way you want it. Because this laptop, it wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. So, and plus I was new, so got to start somewhere. We got to learn somewhere, people. So I know I have a potential of having a very large following, and I'm going to gain that back, and I'm going to gain more, because I want people to actually witness what it's like to be a single mother that's not fucking a bunch of dudes for money, and that's trying to make a living and make an honest living with children to set a good example. Like, that's what I want to do. I've done enough in my life that makes me look bad, and it's time for me to actually show the side of me that is actually the good side. That it seemed to have been smudged out along the way, because people like to portray things, especially when they lose in something that you didn't know was a game. So we're going to come and rise to the top, and I want you guys to come along with me and see the shitty, fucked up side of it. Just like everything in this world, there's always a starting point, and in that starting point is always the ugliest, nastiest situation, but then becomes such a beautiful and honest place. Like, yeah, like most of your rappers, rock stars, they come from a place worse than I'm at. And I'm not saying I'm the worst off, I've got it the worst, or I'm better than all of you. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just telling you, where I'm starting out is not the best of most people's opinions, and I don't really care about that. I've never cared about looks. I don't care about... All I care about is smell. If it smells bad, I don't like it. But, yeah, I've never really cared about looks. I've never been a shallow person to being like, oh, well, this is wrong with you, so carry on, bye. Like, no, that's not me. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of get on here and blow some steam off here because it was a thing on laziness, and yeah, laziness is a thing at telling your body, hey, or telling your mind, I don't like doing this. I really don't. Don't make me do it again. I just want to lay down. I'd rather lay down. And you know you hate laying down. So yeah. There you go. Laziness. Don't be lazy. And your mind will lead you to the things that you want. And yeah, if you like giving shit away to people and you like to make things, do it. Make a lot of stuff. Give it away. Eventually somebody's going to probably send you money for it. I don't know. I'm not doing this for money, but I am doing it because I do want to help other people. Because I know what it's like when you have nobody in the world. Nobody at all to help you. I know that feeling. And I'm in that feeling. I'm in that moment right now, even though I have you guys helping me. It's better. But I've been alone for a very long time. And I've had people in my life that say they're helping me. And yes, they have helped me a lot. But there's a price to that help that they give. And I don't want to be the person that helps people out at a cost. I want to legitimately help people out and not make them feel like they have to give something in return, or they have to give me something for it, or they have to suffer. Like, I legitimately want to help people out because I love people. I care. And I don't like to see anybody in pain. Okay, well, I'm not going to cry because that's bullshit. So, yeah. I'm just kind of floating on words now. If I think of anything else to say, I'll probably get back on here. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you later tonight. And yeah, I know my house is so small and so messy, but that's what happens when you have 3 people living in it. And the main person that does everything works all the time and studies all the time and is trying to get shit together, all the time. So, don't be so hard on yourselves. If you have a shitty car, look at Eminem for an example. They call him Rabbit because he had a rabbit car or a small car, it does not matter. Because, those that have a shitty car, a shitty apartment, or a shitty house, there's something very good about those 3 things. And those 3 things are, you don't have to pay that much on them. There's nothing that's owed on them. And nobody can just come along and yank it from you at any point in time they want. So, yeah, your day. Bye. Bye. Look at my disgusting apartment. Not because I'm lazy, but because I got a bunch of shit to do. And I do it for you.